There it goes. Are streaming. Probably. Thank you, YouTube. Okay. That going. The frame one bimbo from Nate. Here we go. Okay. Oh, look at him go. I forgot I was standing here. Hello, everybody. Here for another day of runs. I forgot it again. Live split. I mean, you don't need it, I guess, but sometimes I forget I'm a speedrunner, I think. There we go. Live split as an update. No, I don't want to update. I want to be obsolete and old. Let's get into it. Go Walker came. Nice, Nero. E2 is back. You also may notice that I'm lower in the camera than I normally are. Hey, hang on, let me show you something. Watch me do it and then it doesn't actually do it, but this chair is fucked. I'm raising it, right? And I sit down and watch me like over the next like 2 minutes just slink down. Or maybe it'll stick this time, I don't know. But it's been doing that all day today. It doesn't stay up. I don't want to play a game with this character, come on. Can't wait to find the last skyscraper token. I do know where the last skyscraper token is now. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, no wonder I didn't find it here. But also, how did I never find it here? It was like this at the same time. Okay, timer's working. Yep. You're good. I haven't played this game in however many days it's been since the last one. But I'm hoping today's runs will go better than last stream's runs. That's my plan. What happened to E1? I mean, there have been a million E1s. I think maybe E just retired, you know? Yeah, it's a good sign. I've just started the stream and I'm already hungry. But this one's by design. Fucking ow. I don't know if I've ever gotten hit by that. It doesn't do that much. I thought it did more damage than that. Like, no damage. It's not E the second. Think of it as like E squared. I still don't really know how to get past these guys. The last skyscraper token of Dark Souls. Damn. I didn't even read that part at first. Can't wait to be unreasonably attached to E2. That's what they always say. In speedrunning, you should always be really attached to all your runs. It's very important for, you know, your mentality that you get really, really upset whenever you lose a good run. Or even like an okay run. Start yelling. I was about to say because that gets you viewers, but I feel like that's not true anymore. I feel like the speedrunner rage meta is kind of dead. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but are there any like big speedrun ragers these days? I could see being a unreasonable. That elevator didn't go up, did it? I can see being unreasonably attached to tasks. There's a lot of commitment there. But you really gotta find a way in speedrunning to be just attached enough that you feel something when the run dies, but that something isn't like seething rage. I think that's actually the key. Because if you don't feel anything when your run dies, then you get bored, I think. I think that's happened to me a couple times. I've, like, gotten too detached. I think about it, I actually haven't been watching too many speedruns lately. Should get back into that. I feel like I was getting a little tired of watching speedruns, and now I've taken a break, and I wanna watch some people again. Uh-oh. Look at that angle on that first roll. That was like 5 degrees. That was actually kind of cool. Good, I didn't do the menuing, and now I'm doing the menuing bad. Now I'm losing time. Oh well. Go big lion. Good evening indeed. Today's been a weird day for, like, time. I don't know if anybody else is having one of those, where it's just like, holy shit, it's nighttime right now. Like, my brain wasn't ready for that to be true. Like, it's still morning. I haven't done anything today. Later. Oh, Halberd, first run of the night. That's definitely some karma for the, like, 3 hours of not getting a halberd yesterday. Or it wasn't actually 3 hours. It was probably like an hour, but still. Well, it's yesterday in stream terms. I get the feeling nobody else thinks like that, but to me, last stream was yesterday for the stream, you know what I mean? It was the last day that I streamed. So, I often say that, and I'm like, yeah, I'm objectively wrong, but spiritually I'm correct. Oh, you're trying to finish up your task, Nate? Damn. Good luck. you imagine if I was like that? If I was like bragging all the time about world records and stuff? Instead, I just really subtly brag about it like I'm doing right now. Let me through. Okay. Fucking... Oh. Stopping me. Who do you think you're talking to? I think the funniest arc was back when I had second place in Spider-Man 2, and I would brag about that. I think that's so funny. But now I can't do it anymore. I don't have second. That's not the attack that I thought he was doing. He got me with the rare, hit him with the tail swipe while they're in front of you. It's a mix-up. I've definitely never seen that before. Oh, alright, I guess it's E3. That was just straight up a typo, but now we're doing it. It's coming back for 2023. The rare case, I feel like I just did the, you know, like select create similar face, and it actually created like something that resembles a human being. Someone will die a very painful death. So true. I mean, it's statistically likely that he just doesn't get Black Knight Halberd, however. I think I prefer it when the runs die a creative death. It gives me, you know, it's something to think about. Like, I'm really glad that last run died at Gargoyles instead of just not getting, like, Black Knight Halberd or something. I mean, I brag about, I think I'm still last place in Toby 1 console. I guess there's a chance somebody's worse than me now, but I'm pretty sure I'm still in last place on that leaderboard. That's a source of pride for me. That's the worst feeling. It's like I just needed to press A one more time. Okay. Oh my god. It was actually a strat. You really don't think about it. At the end of every stream, I'm always thinking, I should look up how to get past those guys, or like see how most people do it. And then I don't do that. And I've never done it. Nice, Ken. I read that as second place at first, though. Huh. I mean, there are a lot of speedrun leaderboards where second place is second to last place, and second place at the same time. So... I don't think anybody's ever called me Slay before. ignore that. It might not change anything. Glad you're here, DC. Only PS2 submitted run. There's something about PlayStation speedruns. This isn't like really related, but where it's, you know, every single console and variant of console that is a, you know, that's a PlayStation has different like load times for every single video game that's ever released on them almost. I've been good, DC. Today I did absolutely nothing. Today was not a productive day. I made stir fry. But in my defense, I might be sick. I actually don't know. Hoping not. But I wouldn't be surprised if I have like a cold or something. So if I suddenly, like, have absolutely no energy, that would be why. Because that happened earlier today. I was just, like, sitting at my desk, and then I was just like, I can, like, barely stay awake. And then that lasted for, like, 2 hours. Brian Lickington is a new one. That one, you had to reach for that one. But you went for it. Need your rest? Oh yeah, I rested. I feel better now. It was just that type of, like, flash tiredness, you know? Nothing that a little nap can't fix. Although, later. Aw. It was the type of nap that you just, like, lay on your bed and fall asleep with your eyes... Oh, okay, never mind. Hang on. You lay on your bed and fall asleep with the lights on. That was what I meant to say, not your eyes open. Oh, it's time for another purge. Oh, never... Wait, hang on. I don't like to do it this way. We gotta do the all... Hang on. We gotta do the all at once purge. Everybody's gotta go. Yeah, that is kind of... E3 just kind of died with a whimper there, which is actually lore accurate to real life. Yeah, rip to the E family. He gets to live. Looking great. We got a new E2. It's fine. We don't need those other E's. We've got the only E we'll ever need right here. Probably. Can you feel it? This one's going all the way. In fact, I'd wager most of you are watching this on the PB VOD. I just want to mention every time I've done that call out, it's never worked. I've never actually PB'd, I'm pretty sure, while on a run where I did a call out like that. But until now, you know, this is the first time. Imagine how funny it would be if it were a PB. Well, you see, some things are only funny when they're unexpected. And this is very expected. But yes, that would be funny. I might go make a PB&J sandwich, so if I don't return, you know why. No, I don't know why. Are you gonna die? I don't think this is something... I'm gonna go make a PB&J sandwich, tell my family I love them. Oh. Nut allergy. Gonna be eaten. I just like the implication that, like, last scene going to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich 10 years ago never came back. I haven't had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in probably, like, 7 or 8 years, if I had to imagine. Maybe longer. Maybe it's been a decade. I've had thousands of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They were just all exclusively in elementary school. Remember, do they still do these Uncrustables? Oh my... Okay. Those still exist? I always hated those. I felt like a handmade PB&J was a million times better. E2 looking like Fiona. Damn. I don't know who that's an insult to. Probably Fiona. See, I do think that the crust is the worst part of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but there was just something about the Uncrustables. They felt soulless. You know what I mean? There's no love in an Uncrustable. They took that out with the crust. Love Uncrustables. I mean, more power to you. I'm not here to tell you you're wrong. But you are you are a little wrong. Just a little bit. I guess I am here to tell you that. I don't know, I don't see the same thing you do, I guess. Uncrustables is like a brand that sold like pre-packaged peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Or sells? I don't think I feel like they're still around. I used to put Uncrustables in the freezer and eat them that way. Is your friend doing alright? Maybe it's good, I don't know, I guess I've never partaken in that way. Now see, I see the appeal of a pre-cracked egg, because that's just an ingredient that's gonna be... I can supply the love myself into the finished dish there. Probably still fine. Rip DC's internet. Rip me. Hit me with a spin move and I simply wasn't ready because he never does that shit. I feel like that's like a less than 1 in 20 probably. You know what? Mix it up a little. What if I do PB&J with the end pieces of bread so I can have the most crust possible? They should just sell the crusts separately, in separate packages for people like you. I feel like most people do not like the crust, but then some people really do, so... I don't know, I feel like... crust is not a flavor issue, it's like a supply issue, you know what I mean? If they sold bread, oops, all crusts, I feel like people would... the right amount of people would probably buy them. She looks like a physics teacher that hates her job. This is where I make the, oh, you mean any physics teacher joke, as if I have any idea about the percentage of physics teachers that like their jobs. What? Dude, what was that about? You just forgot to give me the key, I guess? Like, oh shit. Also this. Please let me through. I am getting bullied. There's no way that principals don't hate their jobs. I'm just thinking about it. Absolutely no way. Or they get like a power trip from it, but if they don't, they definitely hate their jobs. Because, you know, as a kid, it's like, oh, you're getting sent to the principal's office. The principal's got to talk with you. Principal's probably feeling like the same sense of dread that you are. I don't want to talk to these kids about how they shouldn't, like, rip up their homework in front of their teacher or something. Principals get paid a lot? I know the, you know, teachers, like, don't really. I feel like principals also shouldn't. Teachers aren't. Maybe they get paid by, like, per kid that gets sent to their office. It's like a systemic issue. fucking Drake. He just bit into a Doritos in front of me and then wave dash away. I don't know how I'm alive. Okay. Somehow, okay. I did not know that the hitboxes went up there. How many times have I been up that ladder and it felt like I was gonna get hit there, and then that time they just decided to? That was wild. Not even mad. Look at this guy. Got exiled and now I use mobile data? Damn. How did he turn orange? He was green, wasn't he, in the character select? Sounds like you gotta get you a new router, PC. I don't have a PSP, but I do have a DS, and I remember how fucking awful it was to try to get that to connect to anything. Going to McDonald's just so that I could connect to their Wi-Fi to trade Pokemon on the GTS. Just so that I can... Just so that every single trade could say that they want a level 9 or under Arceus. Dark times, but good times. Oh, that sucks, TC. Cursed message, Koma. But kinda true. Shame to admit that's kind of a smooth getaway for that section for me. Even if this run doesn't, like, work out, I kind of want to, like, go after the run and, like, make him human and, yeah, and see how that goes. Like, see if he'll turn green again. I feel like they'll usually change, like, tone a little bit when they go hollow, but I've never seen one just completely change to a different side of the color wheel. I'm glad to hear that, DC. That makes it all worth it. All the hardships of playing video games online. No, that is really good to hear. Show one more. Look at him. This is definitely the favorite, one of my favorite characters that have come out of this. I hope he goes all the way, somehow. Or at least most of the way. I would take that too. In total zen. This guy is doing a blindfolded run, actually. Like, I'm playing with my eyes open, but this character isn't. Spider-Man Roulette? What do you mean? Like the random games? That's what you mean. I'm on a little bit of a break right now. But I'll eventually go back to like that type of stuff. He is so incredibly orange. Fuck. Break has lasted months. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe it'll last more months. I don't know. That should get him. Damn, I like this guy. Rip 2 a real one. Oh wait, hang on. We gotta find out. Yeah, look at him, he's green. In the preview, he's green. Watch this. Yeah. I guess it makes sense, right? You know, we as humans have what's under the muscles underneath the skin is not the same tone as our skin. He's just got the same thing going on, you know, he just rips his skin off and then he's orange under there. Fortunately, I'm not pity. Or what's not pity? What's the word? Petty. Different word. Most of the same letters. But I do know some people that are like that, where it's like if they're in the middle of not doing something, it's like you bring it up, they're like, oh well, now I'm not gonna do it for longer. But no, I don't mind. If anything, it shows me there's demand. .44p game. A surprising amount of people mention that they watch in 144p. Every once in a while I turn it, I'll like, if I ever need to watch over my videos for any reason, I'll like turn it down to 144p and I'm like, this is what it's like, huh? I'm just like 3 pixels in the top right. Well, none of you are actually getting the full experience, because when I'm playing a 60 FPS game, I record in a higher resolution than I stream. I'm recording in 1080p right now, but streaming in 720. And I'm actually playing the game in 1440p, so that's another level. How I feel about having Toei2 PSP be my second most watched stream? It is. I think I don't pay too much attention to that. I guess I feel fine. Yeah, it's not a bad feeling. I'm just kind of surprised. I'm glad that a lot of people watched it. I feel like that was a pretty good stream. But a real good one is gonna be Toei 2 PC. I feel like that one's gonna be a sick stream. I've never really played that game more than like 5 minutes. Navy from Zelda. Just imagining that. Instead of like a ferry, it's just military. The most viewed is Wingspeed 99 stream. I guess that doesn't surprise me. I feel like that's a sick title. Gonna get people to click. Oh, yo, some schmuck with a $5 super chat.
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door!
Only real legends remember when the DS any percent speedrun used Spider-Man as its thumbnail. Not sure I understand what that means. I guess I'm not a real legend, because I don't remember that. Or, I mean, why would it not use Spider-Man as its thumbnail? But thank you for the super chat. Do I miss Twitch? No, not really, to be honest. The only thing I really miss about Twitch is channel points. I think channel points were sick. And I wish YouTube would incorporate something similar. But as far as, like... The only thing I guess I missed that, and like Twitch, there were a lot of more speedrunners on Twitch, so it felt like I was a little closer to the rest of the speedrunning community. But other than those two things, I feel like YouTube is less likely to explode on any given day, so it just feels nicer being here. And you get more control over a lot of stuff, which is nice. I can't believe you've done this. Was lag and delay an issue there? Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like the similar amount of people come in here saying they have problems with lag and stuff, but from my end, it's overall, besides like the first few months when I was streaming, it's been way smoother. Like, it's very rare for there to be a problem where like I have no idea why it's happening. YouTube, but that could also be true on Twitch now. I feel like just the general streaming technology has gotten better over the years, so I'm not really sure that that's YouTube's credit. cool blue Gatorade. Yeah, I don't really miss Twitch. I think it's good that they're both active because both of them have a tendency to kind of be shitty. So to have them both there to kind of cancel each other out in some way is nice. If anything, I wish there was a third platform for there to be more competition. Like if Twitch is like PlayStation and YouTube is Xbox, we need like a Nintendo equivalent. Oh, we need a PC at that point. I will also say a lot of problems that I had with YouTube when I started out aren't really problems anymore. Like, back in the day, it was basically impossible to get, like, chat on streams and, like, notification, like, you know, stream alerts and stuff like that. But that's been fixed. There's an ecosystem that supports that now. Holy shit. I'm running. But the biggest thing that YouTube has that Twitch doesn't is an algorithm, which, like, there's kind of, there are some benefits to not having an algorithm, but just, like, knowing that there's a way for people to organically discover my stuff is so nice. Just the forum blog era. I think there's upsides and downsides, but yeah. I definitely see the detriments of there only being like 5 websites now. And like 4 of them sucking. They do it too. I want to pop all 3 now. That's like my route change. Well, it's not really a route change. It's just like a menu change. Because before I thought it wasn't worth it to have to rebind humanity later, but I feel like it is. E&J Pizza, I just saw that part. Is that real? Is that a thing? That can't be good. There's no way that the peanut butter and jelly interacts with like a marinara or a red sauce in like any meaningful way, right? PJ and cheese. Well, I guess here's the first question. In a peanut butter and jelly pizza, is the peanut butter and jelly the sauce? Are we just swapping out red sauce for it? Or is it just like one of the toppings? I feel like if it's the sauce, then you can do something with that. But if it has to coexist with red sauce, I don't know if there's much to be done for it. I think it might just be bad. Right? I'm a little strict on what counts as pizza compared to like my opinions on, say, a sandwich or something. I feel like you need, like, at a certain point it stops being pizza. It's like, you know, we've replaced the red sauce with chocolate sauce, and we replaced the cheese with like whipped cream, and we, you know, we made like the dough fluffier and sweeter. Like, okay, well now you've just made chocolate pie. It's like, you know, this is like a different thing entirely, which is good, like, good for you. Italians are crying right now. Oh, you fell, okay. Can I, if you are Italian, maybe cover your ears for a moment. I feel like every time I make pasta, I break it in half before I cook it, and I feel like I hear like an Italian yelling at me every time I do that. I'm like, I'm sorry, it doesn't fit in my pot otherwise. I have a small pot. It doesn't. Big pasta, you know? It's gotta fit. Oh, look at this guy. He's beautiful. I don't know. I've heard on the internet that that's like a sin if you break your pasta in half before you cook it. I have like a determined but slightly sad expression on, like the furrowed brow. Let it boil and it will collapse into the water. See, they say that. I've read that online too, but that is not what happens. You know what happens? I put it in the pot, and then half of it gets cooked and the other half just like sears onto the pan. It like burns. Even if I like mix it up like really actively, the top half of the pasta will, one, it'll get cooked less than the other half because it takes like a minute before it'll fall in, but two, it'll like get burned against the pan. So that historically has not worked for me. Maybe I just have really tough pasta that takes forever to soften, but... way too hot of a stove. I mean, you want to... I just do it until it's boiling. Plus, you want it to cook fast, right? You don't want it to take forever. You want it hot. Like, it already takes like 12 minutes to make pasta once it's boiling. Not a speedrun lord. I am a little bit of an impatient chef, I guess. At least on a day-to-day basis, you know what I mean? Like, if we're on spaghetti number 859 of my life, you know, there's a certain point where I want it to, I want it to go fast, you know? I wonder how many plates of spaghetti I've eaten. That might be, like, kind of close to accurate, to be honest. It might be somewhere in the 800s. I am gaming as the concept. What does this guy look like? He's like Gatorade Cool Blue Frodo. The Hobbits films, or not the Lord of the Rings films, which I still haven't seen. I don't know. I don't see the Shrek in this guy. Maybe he hits different at 144p. God, I could go for a plate of spaghetti right about now. Although, I bought some... I don't know if anybody else has this. No, there's no way nobody else does. This is like a universal thing, right? I bought marinara sauce, and it's bad marinara sauce. But I still have like 2/3 of the jar left. So I gotta use it, right? And now I'm just sitting here like, I don't want to make spaghetti because I know I'm gonna have to use my 2/3 of my bad marinara sauce. So I would rather, there's like that little part of me that would just rather wait and let the marinara sauce go bad, so then I at least have an excuse to get rid of it. I'm like, oh well, there's nothing that can be done now. What's bad about it? It just tastes bad. Like, not really sweet in the right way that you expect marinara to. It's kind of like tart, almost. I don't know. Maybe tart isn't the word, but it's like there's like some implications there. I don't know. I think I saw that it was cheap, and I hoped it was good, and I wanted something different. And I got something different. It just was also not very good. There's some price variation in the marinara sauce. So some of those jars are like $2, and some of them are like $14. There's no way the $14 marinara is that good, right? Where you're like, I want to pay 4 times as much. No pasta sauce is that good, right? It can't be. Just thinking of like how unbelievably delicious the sauce would have to be for me to pay that much for a single jar. You're nerd. There's the halberd. Starting to get worried again. Make noodles without sauce. Every once in a while, that's good. And I like noodles and butter, alright, although I feel like it's probably way less healthy than like noodles with sauce. But I feel like that's the leftovers for me, you know. Like if I make too much pasta, I'll leave some unsauced ones in like a bin, and then I'll eat them, you know. You get that like degenerate 3 a.m. hunger, and you you crawl over to your on all fours over to the fridge like a little gremlin. Reach in, pull out the plastic bin of unsauced spaghetti, and just shovel it into your mouth. Maybe nobody else did that, and I just sound really weird, but I feel like I've got to not be the only one who's done that. Ketchup with noodles? I don't know about that one. I'm not saying you're weird. I've just never heard of that. And I can't imagine it being very good. Cooking with Slyfincleton. I would actually love to do that. But that's like such a setup. You know what I mean? Like, it's not worth it. That's the word. I like don't know what to do when he does that attack. Oh, these fucking guys. I'm actually gonna take the death there and continue that run, because that's goofy. See, I'm not huge on ketchup. I think it has its place, you know. You get some fries. You don't have ranch. That's where ketchup goes. That might be it for me, though. I think that's its use case. Still not in RTSR range. What a jerk. Let me keep going. I'm just gonna... Maybe this will just be a practice run. I feel like I need to practice anyways. I put ranch on my chicken nuggets. If I have chicken nuggets, then sure. I'm of the opinion that chicken nuggets are worse chicken tenders. And I absolutely put ranch on my chicken tenders. Or rather, you dip it. You don't spray it on like a... I don't know, like an insult. I can't remember the word that I'm thinking of. There we go. No ranch in your country? This is the only time that I have, like, American patriotism. And it's about ranch. Like, let's go, America! We got ranch! He's Irish. Wouldn't get out of the way. I think I need to do a dash attack against him there. I probably would have been fine if I did that. I don't know if I could describe ranch dressing to somebody who's never had it. It is... Like, you can describe it in ingredients, but it tastes so unique. It's just good. I don't know. It's just a good dip. If you have a good ranch, that is. Some ranches are, like, not good. Okay, this is now a practice part of the stream. I need to get this down at least once. Wait, your teacher? Okay. I don't mean to be like a spicy elitist. But I actually don't think it's possible for ranch to be spicy, to be too spicy for someone. It's, in my mind, ranch is like the opposite of spice. Like, ranch is something you like... Oh, I think I backstepped through that. Ranch is something you put on something to make it less, like, to just... You know, you eat ranch with, like, your spicy wings to make them not spicy. It's like milk. That's like saying milk is spicy. What a gangster RTSR setup. Oh wow. Is this... This might turn into no reset so that I can get all this... I need to get this out of me. Whatever is going on here. I have never heard of KFC being spicy, but I've also had KFC probably like 5 times ever. Hit me there. That hit. Got some fucking disjoint on that, I guess. A little confused at that one. I can't react to doing that. We are now practicing. Of course, now he's cooperating with them. Okay, that was kind of cool. I finally got past them. Just need to do that. That is true, DC. Life isn't easy. The only thing that's easy is Dark Souls.
Welcome any child thou hast made thyself, and thou leave with me in joy.
And he rolled immediately. Did lose like 500s. Trouble. Not at all, apparently. I was kind of thinking the same thing back in my mind, DC. Like, if you're out for if it's like the next day and you're having a rough time because you ate something spicy, that's one thing. But if you're out of commission for 2 days, I don't know. I feel like something's going on. I am no health expert. But I've eaten some insanely spicy stuff and been fine after 2 days. I've never been like, you know, like, let me eat the 10 billion Scoville unit hot sauce that's gonna, like, kill you. Like, you know what I mean? I don't see the point in that. That shit better taste good, too. Why does chicken go so well with spicy food? Or, like, being made into spicy food, I guess. What is it about chicken that does it so well? I feel like beef. Overall, I like beef more. But it just doesn't hit the same, you know? It doesn't interact with the spice, really. I guess that's a good point, is chicken, like, is just, it just turns into whatever flavor you cook it with. Because it's so nothing in comparison. But beef has, like, a lot of inherent flavor, I guess. You're lagging every other word. I thought about doing a joke where I would make, like, my voice lag on purpose. Like, I would do an impression of a lagging voice, but I feel like that would be a little mean. But yeah, I think that's you. I haven't dropped any frames or anything. I mean, that's probably the best Quelaag fight I've ever done. You want to not die here. So I'm at least this run has given me that. It still could be better though. Like I fucked up on the last hit and missed the stun lock, but I didn't really get punished for it. I mean, we saved 16 seconds. I think this run can come back. Oh, why do I not remember the level? Yeah, I'm liking my decision to make this a practice run. It's been too long since I've done the rest of the game. Don't want to get to the point where it's like, you get stuck in early game so much that you forget how to do the late game stuff. Rude. Just clicked ignore that, I figured. I'm actually surprised that doesn't happen more often. I feel like so often I send like random bullshit into like a group chat or something because I just like dropped my phone or like fell asleep and my phone was unlocked. Typed something. Why we need to go back to buttons. One third of each stream is about food. It's the best conversation topic. I feel like 1/3 of my life is about food. And I barely eat it these days. But yet, isn't it weird, you know? I spend the less time I spend eating food, the more time I spend thinking about it. No, I don't shit. I just don't do it. 100% of the food that I eat gets converted into pure game. Pure gaming skill. Playing with fire, DC. But I approve. I don't think I've seen it. You know what? I think I've seen the red. Those, but none of the other one. I think Nightbot gets mad if you do more than it's either 10 or 15 emotes within a certain amount of time. I don't actually remember how it's set up. Could you? I don't know. Live your life. First you're gonna do is get timed out. Fucked up. I thought he was wobbling for sure. I think I lived that actually. Need to like save my stamina here so that I can knock him over. Why didn't I do the follow-up attack there? How does this actually work? I might reset after that, but I need to like, can you not do the follow-up after a dash attack? I want to do that swing so that I can hit his legs. No, I guess you can't. Huh. I just learned something new. Nope. You know what? There we go. Not R3, it's E2. I'm surprised that didn't get you timed out by Nightbot. $420 there? Nice. It's not here. But you know what they say, it's 420 somewhere. Did they say that? I feel like that's only true 1/60th of the time. think another reason a lot of a lot of my streams end up being about food is because I'm like always hungry, almost all the time when I'm. Actually, lately streaming has been like a way to keep up with my diet because I can't eat if I'm streaming. Usually, by the time I'm done streaming, I'm over that urge to like eat a bunch of snacks and stuff. Rude. I feel like being behind him is supposed to make him whiff that. I've been getting hit by it like a lot lately. I'm almost dead. I almost just died to Asylum Demon. Blood has been killing me. Figuratively, I've actually been physically fine. God, look. Frankenstein got a haircut. Damn, DC, moving up in the world to 240p quality. Now, everybody always says, remember when 480p was the highest resolution on YouTube, but 144p was also not a thing for a long time. It was 240p was the minimum. At 240, 360, and 480, those are your options. And 480 was like, ooh. Look at the quality on this one, damn. Still buffering? That's not true for everyone. Yeah, no, I think when I first started to understand like what resolution was, 480p was like, that was like good quality for like video games and online videos. It was like you could like read the text, it was wild. Why am I over here now? Welcome back, Ken. Hope your PB&J was good. You guys have been juking me lately. Mostly been living. I've told this story, not story, but I've mentioned this a lot. But I do remember the day that YouTube started supporting widescreen videos, and forget who it was, but they uploaded a video where they were like, they started in, where's the camera? Right. They started in 4:3 and then they like pulled the black bars aside, and I was like, holy shit. This shit blew my fucking mind. Oh. Turned him into the annoying orange. Speaking of old YouTube, or isn't annoying orange still a thing? Now they just make kids videos, which they probably always did. I don't really remember what annoying orange was. I just remember that it existed and I didn't like it. Google Plus. Yo, we gotta help Bob and his tank army take down Google Plus, everybody, come on. Paste them everywhere. Their credit, he won. Bob won that war. I think that was the name of the, like, big figure guy that everybody would post everywhere. There's like a record for oldest still active YouTuber, and in my heart, I'm like kind of an old school YouTuber. Because I did upload videos back in like 2010. I feel like that's like the cutoff for old school. What a fucking swing. I can't believe he hit me. Oh, you meant... Did you mean oldest in, like, physical age? That's a good point. In my head, that means, like, he posted videos in, like, 2005. It is possible for me to have a good assignment. I don't know, though. I drop the sword at the doors. It just makes menuing easier without it there. Less clutter. I think actual high-level runners keep it and, like, two-handed. I don't know, they do some weird shit with it that I don't really understand why they're doing it. I just get rid of it. But it's not a problem. Probably some, like, frame-saving nonsense. I do feel like if you're on YouTube, though, you do have to pay pilgrimage to that one video of the... What is it? Me at the zoo, the, like, first YouTube video ever. You don't. Get the fuck back up there. Fucking elevator. Is everybody having buffering stuff? I can look into it. I'm not dropping any frames. I haven't checked YouTube's end if YouTube's having problems, but should be fine. The stream does not buffer. I guess I'm not watching my own stream, you know. Good, huh? trying to think of why that would be. It should be at least because I'm dropping frames, right? I have 0 dropped frames. I guess it could just be YouTube's fault. Which is ironic because earlier I was saying that YouTube has been pretty good lately for that. I do love that feeling when you're like looking through videos and you see one that's like posted like 17 years ago or something. Like, damn, it's ancient. Not in red tier range. After I probably don't get like that halberd, how it's going. Let's see. Dream health. Yeah. I have no issues. There's no issues on YouTube's end. I can't imagine. Like double check. Sure there's no problems. Yeah, CPU's doing fine. Yeah. Should be no issues with the stream. No, I'm glad you haven't buffered. So I guess, I don't know. It's on your end or something's going wrong, but I take no blame for those of you that are buffering. I refuse to take responsibility. Good now that everyone else is miserable. I guess y'all let me know if it gets better. I do care about that stuff. I will say there have been a lot of times I've thought about like somehow making like a fake internet buffering joke at some point. Not just like pretending to lag out my voice, but like having like the little spinning wheel and like the screen get pale and stuff. But I've like never found a way to incorporate that that would like actually be funny, so I've never done it. I have a lot of like little jokes like that in my head that I never do. They just enter my brain and then leave. Oh, that would actually be like the, never mind. That's such a good idea. Like, all right, everybody, this is it. The 100%. The achievement's about to pop. And then I just like go offline. Like I just freeze and then go offline. I'm not gonna do that, but that would be funny. The sound of AirPods turning off. I don't even know what that is. It's like when you. I will say, the one that I hate. I like it when it's done intentionally. I think it's way funnier when it's done intentionally. But when you just like hear somebody's Discord ping in like a video or something, or if they put like a Discord ping, if they do it, I guess if they do it intentionally to show that somebody else is messaging them. The only time that I actually like it is when the point is to fuck with you. But like, you know, they're like having like a fake Discord conversation in their video. I don't know. Leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. That's what just fucked up on the menuing. That's like an instant dislike for me on the video. Being real. I like can never dislike it in any other situation. Speaking of mics, I forget what it was, but I watched an older video of mine for some reason, like I needed to find something in it. From like a few years back. My mic quality's gotten a lot better, hasn't it? I feel like I was using the same microphone in that video. Maybe not, but the audio in that video was just kind of scuffed. Like some old Spider-Man 2 PB. My philosophy with like quality stuff is I try to get like 5% better. Like I don't think I hit that all the time, but I really value the incremental improvements like that. Which sometimes makes me like stream less because I'm like, what can I do to improve? If I don't have any ideas, then sometimes I just don't do anything. Try to be worse every day. That's gonna be hard too. Eventually you just run out of ways to be worse. Eventually, when I have like the funds to do so, I think it would be really fun. It's been stewing in my head ever since it was brought up earlier. I think it would be fun to do like a cooking stream. I would need to get like a good camera and a good microphone, and like honestly a setup that can be brought into my kitchen because I don't want to unhaul my whole ass PC for that. Oh, you know what time it is. But Maybe a few years down the line that'll happen. Stream is always fun. I'm glad. Should do ASMR, Slyfincleton. I don't know how to do ASMR. You just like whisper really close to the microphone, right? Then you like fling forks together or something. Nightbot really on vacation right now. Not smiting anybody for emotes, I guess. Already doing it. Just me talking is ASMR. Damn, that was easy. I guess I'm already an ASMR streamer. Everybody talking about 144p makes me, it reminds, I forget what it was, but there was some stream way back in the day. It was, I don't remember if it was a speedrun stream. It was impossible to tell because this person was streaming. I don't think Twitch even lets you do this anymore. They were streaming at 50 ABS, which for reference, I stream at 5,600. So it was like, I think I never figured out what they were playing because the image was not comprehensible. Like, the image that was on the stream could not be mistaken for any sort of a video game, even if you squinted really hard. It was mostly just a purely audio experience. How would you feel if people fell asleep to your streams? I know for a fact that people fall asleep to my streams because a decent amount of people have told me, and I don't mind. I fall asleep to streams sometimes. Sometimes you just need some like background noise, you know? I get it. Yeah, I think the stream that I had watched, I think they said that their audio bitrate was set higher than their video bitrate because their audio was over 50 ABS. Yeah, I don't really get ASMR. You know, more power to you and all that if you like it. I've never really gotten it, I guess. Nate, this isn't Google. I'm sorry. Listen, if any cute Japanese maid is gonna clean my ear, it's gonna be me. Why did I say that? I just got taken over by it. You can ignore that. That's another thing that I'll like never do on stream is sing. I feel like I'm good at singing, but it will never happen. Sorry. Oh, no. I thought that scream was in real life. I guess I have good headphones. I thought that was like somebody in my house was yelling in like pain and terror for like half a second. And then I got 1,000 souls and realized it was in the game. I had an arc where I would watch videos and streams while falling asleep, and I know I said I didn't do it earlier, but lately I have not at all. I run a fan when I sleep, and that does the trick. Give me some like white noise to. Where the fuck is this guy going? Where am I going? Press the parry button. Too late, I guess. I know it's best to limit your screen time for bed, but counterpoint, I don't wanna. So, you ever think about that? Experts never talk about I don't wanna. They're only like, yeah, you should limit your screen time. Never mention I don't wanna. Actually, now that I think about it, in most things of health, like, you know, exercise, dieting, like they almost never bring up I don't wanna. Always just you should do it. That's actually not true for exercise. I feel like most exercise stuff is like about overcoming the I don't wanna that I see. You gotta motivate yourself. I've grown up a little bit. I put a blue light filter on my screen late at night. I'm being responsible. I think it does something, and I'm super cool if that's placebo. I do exercise late at night. I don't know if that's bad for you. There's like some shit. But I feel like exercising late at night helps because then I'm like, oh, I get all the like last reserves of energy out of me. Like these days I've been exercising, like I turn off the stream and then like within 10 minutes I'm running or doing whatever for that day. That will be today as well. Today I will be running. Blue light filter on your phone is on at all times? Damn. I don't think I could take that. Eventually the beer vision gets to me and it needs to be turned off. Yeah. I don't know if I could exercise in the morning. I've tried a couple times, and every time it's just been miserable. Like I never feel better after. I just feel like horrible. Your teas don't impair your sleep? I knew CRTs were sick. I feel like the reason that you get random motivation, like, really late at night is because you, like, you know that you deep down know that you're not gonna do anything about it, so you can, like, put it off for later. It's like built-in procrastination. Like, well, it's too late to do anything about it, but that's why it never, like, stays into the next day. But yeah, I actually do agree, DC. I do my best work at night. That's the second time that's happened there where I just get, like, yeeted over there. Am I in danger? But as much as I hate routines and stuff, it works. Like this recent bout of getting into, like, exercise. Oh, I live. This recent bout of, like, getting into exercise and stuff has been the most successful because I actually, like, managed to get myself used to doing it every day. And that kind of pisses me off. I, like, wish that didn't work so well. I do my best sleeping at night. I wish that were true for me. But I mean, there's a reason I stream so late. This is when I'm at my most energetic. Did he die from this? Yo, can you just do that? Like, dodge him and backstab him? I've been, like, being a fool. Like, I got, like, the one early Black Knight halberd, and that's just been nothing. Very, you know what? Yeah, very large. You have Leon Kennedy at home. There we go. Waking up at sunset. I've been there. My theory is there's not enough. There really isn't enough hours in the day. Because I feel like my natural inclination is to... I feel like it would work so much better if the day was 25 or 26 hours, because I always it always ends up pushing towards that. Like if I just had like another hour in the day to be awake, I feel like, I don't know, then I would develop an actual consistent sleep schedule much easier. If there were just 25 hours in a day, then I would be able to like sync myself up with it, you know? Also, because earlier we were talking about, like, do I mind if people fall asleep in the stream? Like, I know when I stream, you know? I'm pretty... I understand. I feel like you stream around this time, and kind of what you're signing up for. Although I tend to upload my videos around noon, because that's when videos tend to do the best, like statistically, I think. At least that's what I've read online like years ago. It might not be true anymore. I still make videos. I've got one. It's at least 10% done. At least. Last, like, edited video? That was probably something like that. One of the adjustments, because there was a while there where I like kind of forced myself to make edited videos years ago. And that is really, really not good for my mental health, I've learned. So I just don't if I don't feel like it anymore. I feel like when I do make one, it ends up way better. I have low-key always wanted to make like a parody of like a sellout type video of some sort. That idea has never really taken form, but like on April Fools or something, just make everybody think that I'm selling out. They are blasting down there. What are you doing? That one of them's dead. I'm not sure I've ever had them die that early. Alright, well, I guess that'll make me more likely to win. The guy really said they're going up the ladder. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Epic rap battles, Toby 2 versus Enter Electro. Find out what the real, and then at like the end, Marvel Spider-Man 2 comes in. don't know if I can just like what I'm gonna try here is gonna work. Well, might have to kill him the slow old-fashioned way. I'm getting some big like Chat GPT vibes from chat right now. I know you're all real. Bad. I've been getting my ass kicked today. This may warrant more time off stream in the lab. Although there's only so much that I can do with it. It's not gonna give me drops. I feel like Chat GPT actually replacing like traditional entertainment is like the worst outcome. We just like we think that computers are cool and then we just kill art. It just doesn't exist anymore. Template intro. God. Me making my I'm gonna make my what do they call it? My Call of Duty montage. But it's just clips of me keep playing Spider-Man 2. That is actually something I want to do, kinda. That's legitimately a years-long project that I've been just kind of making. I've been getting like 2 clips a year for it. It's just like the Spider-Man 2 sick movement montage. That would be funny if I like intentionally made the quality bad, but I also do think that the clips are actually cool that I've gotten so far. So like I want those to at least be watchable. It would be just like a combo video. Spider-Man 2. Got a green, the green 0.0 there. It was funny. YouTube recommend. I forget what it was, but it was a video like playthrough of some game, and I clicked on it, and the intro was it fucking blew me back to the past. I like didn't look at it anything else about the video. But the video was from like 2007 or 8 or something like that. So I got like the YouTube commentary experience. Maybe it was 2010. Somewhere around there. I was like, what's up guys? Welcome back to part 33 of Let's Play Blank Game today. I was like, oh, it's been so long since I like felt that. I didn't know what I had clicked on. I like checked the year. I'm like, yeah. It was around that time. I had never been, like, organically recommended something like that in a long-ass time. I do think that was the wildest thing, is all those videos are 10 minutes long, and you do the same intro on all of them. That's, like... That just ends up being like 5% of your Let's Play. You're doing the intro and the outro. One of my favorite videos that I've ever made that like nobody watched was, I think it's on my second channel still. While playing that like kind of mediocre Bionic Commando reboot game, I got like one cool clip in it and I made an entire montage of it using every single effect in Windows Movie Maker. And then I uploaded it on YouTube. Like, it was like unwatchable thanks to like copyright stuff for so long that eventually we let it be on that channel. I think it's still on there. I think it's just called like Epic Bionic Commando Montage or something like that. Got like 30 views. But it is unironically one of my favorite things I've ever made. I would say we should watch it on stream, but the stream would immediately get copyright claimed. The camera do that. Now, see, Koba, that's the modern meta. Is you give them like just enough vagueness so that they want to click on the video. Thank you. God, what is with my luck lately? It's bad. I know that I'm like super under odds these past couple streams. Annotations were kind of sick. Especially videos that were like creative with them that just don't function anymore. That is so sad. You just watched the Bionic Commando video. That video was made using Windows Movie Maker, which I actually used to use fairly frequently. Because I still think this, though, like Windows 8, I want to say? Windows 7 or 8, one of those ones, was like legitimately one of the best video editors if you just wanted to get a single clip of something, no matter how long it was. Like if you just wanted to cut out like an hour of a stream or something, it was fast, it had good quality, it was easy to use. You could, you know, anything you wanted as long as it was within that scope. It was so much less like bloaty than the other ones. You link in the comments later. I'll do my best to remember. But there's a chance that I don't. Just being real with you. No context needed. I agree. It is funnier that way. I just need to wait out here. I feel like if they ask for context, it's fine. That type of video is just funny with absolutely zero context. I feel like by explaining the joke, I've made it less funny, but at least some people will watch it. Although I do think it's like banned in a bunch of countries. It got that one. I feel like YouTube doesn't do that anymore. But back in the day, if you got like a copyright claim, it would be banned in like certain countries, but not others. I feel like your shit was just not allowed in like Germany. I remember Germany was always the first one listed for some reason. I mean, you know, Germany's loss. They don't get to watch my cool Bionic Commando montage. I feel like my second channel has a lot of like hidden gems and a lot of like dumb bullshit that isn't worth watching. So you really don't know what you're gonna get. I've been meaning to upload more on it, but I don't really know. They could just upload like random good clips, but I kind of want to make like a clip compilation video at some point on this channel. The Bionic Commando video was from when I played the reboot with a friend. One from like 2008 or whatever. Unfortunately, YouTube has been pretty kind about not age restricting my stuff for the most part. The only times that it has are videos, for the most part, are videos where I said fuck in the title. Fair. That's, yeah, you know what, I get you. Other than that, for the most part, I you know, every once in a while I get like a copyright claim for something. It's that really seems to depend on like what game you play. Like the Kingdom Hearts streams got copyright claimed fairly frequently, but I've never gotten copyright claimed. Okay, that's actually not true. I got copyright claimed one time from the fucking credits song on Spider-Man 2, but that was the only time. I've never gotten copyright claimed for Dark Souls either. He's been such a jerk lately. That one was technically my fault, but I still blame him because I don't want to think about it being my fault right now. I have heard the theory floated that these days you don't really get age restricted unless you like go against what YouTube thinks your like target age is. So like I know from stats YouTube thinks my target age is like 20 to 30. Makes sense to me. But if in theory if YouTube thought that my target age was like, you know, 10 to 15 or something like that, you know, whatever their younger demographic was for, that's still not kids. If I started swearing then, they would start, like, hitting me. I don't know if that's true. According to YouTube, literally everybody who watches my stream is between like 20 and like 35. Like what is it? Like 20 and 35. I think are like there's like 20 to 25 and like I don't remember what the ages are, but somewhere in that range. But I don't know. I take that with a huge grain of salt because who, like, I don't know, being completely real, like what percentage of people really tell YouTube the truth about that type of stuff, you know? Who cares? I feel like when I was making an account, first time I made a YouTube account, I probably just filled it out like whatever just to get through it as fast as possible because I don't care. That 90% female audience. According to YouTube, 99% of my 99.5% of my audience is male and 5% is non-binary. Got something. Let's go to my 0.5% non-binary viewers. Glad to have you aboard. But that's another one that like I don't know, I never told YouTube my gender. Are they like spying on me? I don't think YouTube knows that knows all that shit, you know what I mean? I take that with a huge grain of salt. Maybe YouTube just thinks they know my gender. Based on what you put into Google, so they are just guessing? That's probably true for age too then. Although I do think YouTube, I don't know, maybe they don't do this anymore. I think you had to put in your age. Yeah, because they don't, or at least they didn't let people under 13 use YouTube for a while. I guess there's YouTube Kids now. I don't really know how that works. Like, if you put your age as under 13 these days, are you just, like, shuffled into YouTube Kids and can't watch anything else? Your Google account. Yeah, I guess... I don't think this YouTube channel was made with a Google account is the thing. Because this channel is old enough that wasn't... You didn't need to have a Google account to make a YouTube account. Pretty sure. Back in 2010. That definitely wasn't true for my first YouTube account that I made back in like 2006 or 7. Which is long gone. Actually, it's not long gone. The channel still exists, and you all will never see it. It doesn't have anything to do. You're not missing anything. But I can't get back into that channel. I don't know what the password is, and I don't have the email anymore. But every once in a while, I go on a pilgrimage to my first YouTube channel. How you doing, buddy? Been a while. First account was made when you started college. I guess that's just weird to me because I've been watching YouTube videos since I was so young. wasn't like a toddler or anything. But, you know, I was a kid. Probably shouldn't have been on YouTube. Profile picture is your original Google profile pic from 2015. Your profile picture is Shadow the Hedgehog, right? That's who that is? My brain has always auto-completed it as Shadow the Hedgehog, but the image is so small it really could not. It could be something else. This guy, I swear. I don't even know if I had time to parry there. I was like kind of low-key mashing parry, and it didn't come out in time to do anything. I was still in like hit stun. Either way, I'm getting trolled big time by the Black Knight. Neuro was here earlier today. Fucking Lemon CEO coming back from the dead. That's funny. Anybody else remember Lemon Arc? Gmail the chat. That reminds me, I was going through like one of my really old emails, and I found like a bunch of old emails that I sent to a friend that were like, yo, let's play Minecraft together. Like, we didn't even have like, you know, Discord didn't exist. This was like back in 2010 or something, and we were like coordinating a Minecraft server over fucking email. Damn. How time flies. Limes are worse than lemons. Limes are worse than lemons in taste, but not in aesthetic. Limes are so much more less weird and foreign beings. They look less alien. Up 2 minute. That is good, Ken. That you give it that little bit of lime juice and it gives it like that little, I don't know. It's like such a subtle thing, but it does make it better. I hate lemon wedges on my drink though. Get it away from me. Just put the lemon juice in my drink and get that gross shit away from me. But then again, if you're around for the lemon arc, you know how I feel about lemons. Biggest demographics nationality-wise? I don't actually know. I've never like seen. YouTube has so much stats, it's so much easy to like not see anything. But I imagine United States is most of my audience. I would be very surprised if that's not the case, just that's where I'm from. Yeah, I intentionally, like, don't look at a lot of the numbers, because I think it's not good for my health. My mental health. Look at YouTube numbers all the time. I've been I've been wanting to, like, just actually not even check the views on, like, a stream after it's over. Because I don't look at the views during the stream, but I've been wanting to not look at it after it's over, too. But I don't think that I'm going to be able to do that. That? Damn. Just give me one. Yo, you just need to ask. Alright, this is now a low reset run once again. I've watched my fair share of YouTube, but I feel like maybe I'm just old, but I like the old ones a lot. That were just completely nonsense. Luigi saying spaghetti over and over again and stuff like that. I have a harder time getting into new YouTube. I told the story about how I've watched a YouTube poop in a college class before, like for a college class. Because that was a fucking surreal experience. Wait. Oh. That was almost bad. It's like, those levels don't add up. And yeah, that's because I'm leveling the wrong stats. Got those 10k streamers like Mr. Beast. I think Mr. Beast should do a live stream and raid me. I play 10 million ads in a row. Then that's all I do that day. And then I retire. That'd be so sick. But no, I don't think I'd want to be that popular. Don't get me wrong. I like number go up. There's a certain point where it's just like soup. I don't know how I didn't die there. I feel like ideal numbers for me are like 1 to 200. I waited way too long there. That one was my fault. I was like, I want to wait for that other guy to hit, and then he went for his attack, so I waited way too long and died. Oh well, low reset. Forsake you. Nah. I don't know if I'll ever like really retire from streaming. I just slow down, you know what I mean? I don't really like to think of things in terms of like retiring or not, you know what I mean? Like I just like stop doing it. That's like different in my mind, if that makes sense. Yes, I just slow down. Oop, surprised I only lost a minute to that death, to be honest. This run isn't dead entirely. I don't trust people that say they crave soup. I got some bad news, my. There was a long time where I was known as like the soup enjoyer. Soup person. That was like the stereotype for me only. That was a long time ago, though. Now I only eat soup sometimes. Am I dead? I saw I didn't roll early. I rolled too late. Not the first one. I was like, I knew it in my heart, but I didn't want to believe. Can't believe we have soup haters in the chat today. That's so fucked up. I feel like soup can be so good. Like, not all soup is. But like, some soup, you get like a beef vegetable soup. Homemade. That's like one of the best foods of all time. And chunky soups. Store. Those could be good too. I mean, not gonna be as good, but. You know, I like me some soup. The longest run has gotten today? I think to Iron Golem. Kinda sad. I wanted to make that other run go further, but I really didn't want to run back up to the top of Undead Parish just to get my souls back, so... That last run was sad. I've been getting really unlucky on Black Knight Halberds today. I think. I've gotten 2 out of probably like 20, which Definitely super under odds. Or maybe I should learn all bosses. That run doesn't have to farm for Black Knight Halberd. Rock soup? Does it have actual rock in it? I'm kind of... You know that moment where you're like, not only am I getting a headache, but I've had a headache for like an hour and I'm only just realizing it now? That just happened. I need to get like new headphones. I think these are... I'm noticing a correlation between me using these headphones a lot and my head hurting. The Cookie Monster in 140p. Damn. Fair. Of a salt rock. I guess that makes sense. I mean, beans and soup is hit or miss for me. I've had sometimes if you overdo it, then it just, I don't know, it's weird. I think you need like a little bit of beans, a decent amount of vegetables, meat of some sort. But it really depends. You can make soup so many different ways. But you know, I've been trying to eat like a little healthier lately. And I saw this soup at the store. It was like, oh, 150 calories per can. It's like a pretty big can of soup. I'm like, damn. I can eat this whole big can of soup. It's 150 calories. Let's try that. And I got it. I went to eat and I poured it out, and this shit is like 85% broth. Like, damn. No wonder there's only 150 calories per can. You didn't fucking put anything in it. This broth. I was kind of mad about that. Broth was actually pretty tasty, though. It was like a beef broth. But I don't know, I sue me, I guess. I like there to be food in my soup. It's done. Nate comes back like covered in soot. It's over. Are we watching that next stream then? Is that the plan? I'm down. Thinking next run that gets the Black Knight Halberd, the last one of the night, because I've got a headache, but I at least need one more. Take longer than. Okay. Yeah, I mean, whenever you want. I'm just thinking next time play Spider-Man might be a good idea, but if it's not ready by then whenever. Actually not sure when I'm gonna stream next. It might be tomorrow, it might be the day. But that doesn't. Get him to fall here. I hope so. I'm not in red tiers. Sir, please. Fall. That ledge is too great. We need to do this like 10 times. I'm backing up like that, maybe. There's gotta be a better backup. Wait, hang on. Maybe I can just keep doing this. Go up the hill a little. Come on, you're almost there. Alright. And then he's not gonna drop it anyways. Yep. Oh, I get caps lock is on. We got app eat. He's so purple, holy shit. Sorry, DC, you're just the soup hater guy now. There's nothing you can do about it. No, I don't want to be the soup hater guy. Pizza 19 is just a long and I don't know why they I don't know why they made it like that. It kind of feels like they almost swapped Pizza 19 and 20. 20 might be harder like timer wise, I guess. For logic maybe. Twenty does have the buoy one, which is a cool finale. I feel like as a kid I had more trouble with Pizza 20, but I think they were both definitely in the same ballpark. That is one of the great shames of gaming, is you can't go back to sucking at a game and get the first experience again. can never replay Spider-Man 2 as a casual or this game for the first time ever again. Yeah, I've seen some people going for like mega times in Spider-Man 2, like tearing their hair out. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. Damn, Nate, making that exclusive content only on YouTube. Three-second long flash game tasks. Damn, tell us how you really feel. Am I dead? Yeah, that sucks. Yikes indeed. Been kind of getting my ass kicked all day. No, I have to purge more of the E's. Sorry, fellas. Everybody's got to die sometime. We're getting exclusive drops on the past videos drama right here. I wasn't aware there was like a ban on flash game tasks. Okay, rewind. I actually didn't know that you could task a flash game. Wasn't aware. I guess you could just do the like input recording thing that you can do for like a lot of PC game ones. But yeah, I mean, go off. Safe space to vent as long as it's about tasks, actually. Please don't vent about anything else. I could make a really bad Among Us joke here, but I won't. I've decided that at least right now my standards are slightly higher than that. I've heard of Ruffle, yeah. I'm just glad there's a way to play, like, some Flash games. At least, like, most of them it seems like you can still. It would suck if they were just gone. And making that long of a task has gotta feel wild when you're finished. Go away from please uninstall Flash Firefox for 6 months. That is me with Windows updates most of the time. I've stopped doing that because I've had my work interrupted by Windows updates like 3 times this year, probably. I've lost progress. It was not fun. Where it's like, oh, you were away from your computer for like 15 minutes to like eat food. That means we get to turn off your computer. That is very badass and cool, though. I respect the resistance from stopping the uninstallation of a security hazard on your computer. More work than the 80% task. Damn, we're in for a treat. Just quirky, yep. We're all a little quirky here. Not to draw attention to it or anything. Dream feels like a stretch disc. Damn, DC, I thought you were back. Thought it was working for you. Rip, I guess. I'm pissed if they kill me again. No, that's real. YouTube YouTube thinks whenever you type my name in, you mean Slyfincleton, whatever that means. It happens every time. I've been meaning to bring that up. You sure it's not from my side? I'm positive it's not my fault. 0 dropped frames. YouTube says everything's healthy. And also not everybody's getting it. So I don't know. There is, at the very least, there is 0 inclination that it's not on my side. Later, nerd. Thanks for the halberd. Fuck. I really thought that one was gonna work. I don't know. I was feeling it that time. Alfred, fuck. I just want one more tonight, that's all. All those random faces really did not change very much in that one. The game really doesn't want me to speedrun it these past couple streams. I'm not saying I'm cursed, but I think I'm a little cursed. I don't think you were rude, DC. You're all good. That's the second time in 2 streams that I've been the unstoppable force in the game has been the immovable object. I'm just saying, last time the immovable object won. Not to be like a Debbie Downer here. But this time's different, because it's a different video game.
Regretted.
I feel like my inputs are getting better sometimes. I think I just go for the jump attack too early and like the game's not quite ready for it. Trust me, I'm not a holy runner. I started saying that because I thought that I was going to come up with like a joke involving the holy part, like, oh, I've been shot by a gun and now I'm full of holes. Nope. Nothing. I feel like 99% of the time, if I ever just stop talking on stream, that's like what's happening in my head, is there's like a bad joke that I'm trying to make not bad anymore. Divert. That's like one of my fears, actually. I'm like good at swimming, but like diving and stuff, no. Especially like deeper and like in caves and shit. No. Get that shit away from me. Just the idea of like getting trapped underwater, like grabbed by some big animal or something underwater and just taken away. And also, I think it's because when I swam a lot as a kid, we had there was a pretty big deep end at the pool. I want to say it was like 14 feet or something like that. 15 feet. And I would go to the bottom of it, so I understand how water pressure fucks you up. I want nothing, I want no part of that. Like I would get like headaches, after swimming and stuff, because I would spend so much time at the bottom of the pool from the water pressure. Like I never want to be in a submarine either. Which pool is that? I don't remember. It was some gym pool. I don't know. I spent a lot of time there. I should probably know. I don't think it was any like fancy one. There was. Didn't take you with. I don't think I even. I don't think I knew you back then. I was like 8. Maybe. I don't know. No, I know her IRL, so it's cool, but... Damn, the doxing is working. Yeah, DC? That is not a locker. I guess I did say that earlier that I have like a 99.5% male audience according to YouTube. Take that, YouTube. You're wrong. Alright, I guess it's just 2. I definitely typed either. I just getting trolled so badly by that Black Knight. He's not dropping his halberd. He's trolling me. Well, actually, YouTube told me that, I forget how it worded it, but it basically 99% of my audience, 99.5% of my audience is male and 0.5% is non-binary. Or I forget what wording, it used a weird wording, but that's what it meant. I think. So actually, Silver Streak, you don't exist. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you like this. You don't like Silver Streak 1997? No, I just... That's not what I meant, DC. You know, I'm trying to remember what it said. Hate it after playing Sonic 06 because I thought Silver was really cool. I mean, we literally have DC in chat who has a Shadow the Hedgehog avatar. I feel like you're in good company. But didn't you say, DC, that yeah, you said that earlier. You were like, I had this out of Avatar 11 years ago or something. I think there's pride in keeping your old username. Although this Slyfincleton was not the original name of this channel. So maybe I'm a hypocrite. Halloween's coming up. I don't have... I had an idea for a Halloween stream that I didn't get to do last year. I think I'm gonna have to do it this year. And then I would... That idea is so dumb, though, and it's probably gonna suck on my end, but it's gonna be fun on the viewer's end. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Mark your calendars for either Halloween or, like, a few days within Halloween. I might be busy at Halloween with friends or something. I feel like the real signifier of an old... What am I trying to say? The real signifier of, like, a weird old username, or a typical one, I guess, is when you have, like, a string of random numbers at the end. You're like... It's just, like, 2 words and random numbers. Something like that. Like, I'm... What are 2 words that would be, like, a typical username? I'm like Dark Shadow 862. And the 862 doesn't mean anything, it's just Dark Shadow was taken and you just kept adding numbers. Is it legal on YouTube to post links to Twitter? I think if you're a mod, and if you're not a mod, I think you will get hit by Nightbot or something. But I also won't be able to see what you're linking to, so I hope that whatever you posted is good. We didn't. I hope you aren't posting cringe. Oh, it's very cringe. Damn it. I can't even ask a mod to do anything about it because you're a mod. But I had a friend back in like the Xbox Live days. And I guess it was kind of a friend of a friend, but you know. And I'm not gonna say the real name because I'm not gonna fucking dox him. I don't know if he still uses that name, but he got his name, and it was just like a word, you know, just like a normal word, and then he just kept adding ones to it until it was taken. So by the end, he was, I'm gonna make up a random word. He was like water bottle, 1 I think I want to say there were like 8 or 9 1. I might have said not for too many. I think it was either 8 or 9, but it was just like most of the name was ones. How did that not? Get the fuck out of here. I actually don't know how that didn't backstab. Still no halberd? Damn. Oh boy, yeah, it's cringe. Oh god. I got on Twitter and, well, I guess I went on Twitter earlier to post the link to the stream, but other than that, I don't go on Twitter. It's a little cringe. That's fine. Don't get into a habit of posting cringe in my chat. I'll let you off easy this time. I overall, I feel like the new wave of cringe there's a little part of me that's a little scared of it, you know what I mean? Like the resurgence of the word cringe. Because I feel like for the most part it's been, you know, ironic, but I don't want cringe to really come back as an unironic term very much. I feel like it leads to toxicity. Cringe makes us free. I guess that's true if you just like accept the cringe. I'll tell you what, I think this stream, I can't remember if I mentioned this earlier. Like, one of the main reasons I did this stream is because I was really hungry and I didn't want a snack. Like, I wanted to stop myself from snacking, so I'm like, I'm gonna stream that I won't want a snack. I think it worked. I think I'm over the hump. I got all the snack urge out of me. And I'm like my body's in like fasting mode now. Window box. That was really close. Almost just slid off. Hell yeah, Nate. I always like the idea of like recording and making stuff in 4K, but those file sizes need more storage than that. I do want to get like another SSD. Yeah, I want to install video games, record obscenely large video files. What of it? Everyone would watch it under 4K. What am I gonna do for Halloween? It's a surprise. But I had an idea for a Halloween stream last year, and I missed my window to do it. Like, I was like gonna do it, and then I had like plans on Halloween and the days around it, and then I was like, well, it's like November 10th, and I missed my window. But I think if I do an actual Halloween costume, it's not gonna be the same thing that I do for the stream. I actually already have that one. Ever trick-or-treated was seen as sinful. It's rough, buddy. Candy at night and in the morning. That's some different culture. I feel like if somebody rang my doorbell and asked for candy in the morning, I'd be like super grumpy about it. I'd be like, come on. Maybe we used to wait until like after lunch. What my recorded bitrate I wanna say is around 11K. I don't know if that's like a lot for a recorded bitrate, but that tends to be what I record at roughly. I record like, you know, around double the bitrate that I stream at. Which, you know, doesn't fucking matter because YouTube just butchers the quality anyways when I upload. Not a big deal. Yes! We got another one. Alright. Actually, I mean, let's see. Right now, OBS is using around 5% of my CPU. And I don't think I have hardware encoding on, so it could only be using the CPU. So it's actually not like super intensive. I guess at 80k bitrate it probably would be a lot more. But I more set the bitrate according to file sizes than anything. Yeah, Dolphin has like ass hacks that it can use to like get that good shit quality. My favorite memories of Halloween are when maybe this is actually a least favorite. You get to like the one house where there's like they left out the bowl of candy and some fucking asshole just clearly took all of it like really early in the night. Says take one. Clearly that's not what happened. Aggressive. Trading candy. I feel like I did that a couple times, but usually I just took my haul and I pieced. But the actual best time is when you get like the really nice old lady who gives you the like that full size good shit. All right. Damn, I know who I'm going to first next year. Okay. I just gonna have to fight him with the short sword. No. Oh. I'm alive. I can't believe that missed, actually. That was a tense fight. I got my heart pumping a little bit. I saw him winding up for that thrust. I saw my whole damn life flash before my eyes. I have too much health? No, I don't think that's a thing. I don't think you can have too much health here. You can have too little health. I was right.
Thou art welcome. Thou hast made thyself, and thou leavest me no choice. What shall it sit there?
That spell sucks, by the way. Okay. I've tried to use that like karmic justice spell that he used there, and it's so trash. Like a retaliation spell, but it only retaliates after you've been hit like 5 times in a row. Gotta wake up the job hunt soon. I know the pain, buddy. Remember snacks. Try not to remember snacks. I'm losing weight. Nothing wrong with taking a year off before college. I basically did that in college. I just ended up taking like 2 half-year breaks. I did that in the wrong order, and I have less health. I'll be fine. I'm gonna pop a humanity. I don't trust myself. I know I'm like wasting time thinking about it, but I'd rather. I'm kind of in the mood now that I'd rather like do it right and slow, so that I get better. Although if I wanted to do it right, I should have not done it in that order. That might be okay. Big question mark at the end of that sentence, just so you know. Really not sure how much health I'm going into this fight with. I feel like I want to have less. And I think I'm right. Okay, that still went really, really well. Glad you're feeling good, DC. Do I live this? If I dead? Okay, I'm fine. I was really not sure about the health situation there. Happy to have a green run that's like actually, you know, decently far in. Just arrows sticking out of my chest. I fucking love video games where you get like shot by something, you just leave that shit in. Eventually it'll like go away. Oblivion, you just end up as like a pincushion at the end of every fight. Isn't that what you're supposed to do when you're stabbed, though? You, like, leave the knife in, that you don't bleed out? But I would also do it because it's really funny. That is true. Yeah, I knew I was right. Then I get to the hospital and they're like, alright, we're gonna do the procedure to take the knife out. And I'm like, no, don't take it out, it'll bleed out. It has to stay there forever now. I was supposed to upgrade the halberd. I'm like 80% sure. I always forget when to do the first upgrade. Yeah. You know what? That's why he didn't fall over there, because I didn't upgrade it. I don't know why I always forget that shit. Put the knife further in. Like, well, if it you know, you think about it logically, taking it out is bad for you. Therefore, the more in it is, the better. You just put the knife further in so the skin has more room to heal and grow around it. This is the healthiest way to do it. All the way out the other side. Well, then you're taking it out and it's unhealthy again. Oh, that was a gold? Even with the I guess, you know what? I bet I saved about as much time as I lost by not upgrading the halberd in that split only, but I'm gonna lose time in this one. Not like the end of the world, I just have to remember to do it after the split. I'm talking to Andre, talking, quote unquote, after this split anyways. Need to be symmetrical front and back. Why does it start on no? A little scuffed, not gonna lie. Well, isn't the wound never gonna be symmetrical because it's like a knife, and isn't that the difference between like a knife and a dagger? Is a knife isn't symmetrical, like it doesn't have a blade on the back too? Or is that the other way around? I think it's that way. But move? The streamer? I don't... Why does that mean I know what a knife and a dagger are? I just gotta say, because I don't know how long this run's gonna be alive, but I am happy that I got a run at like functions today. Well, both times that I've said something similar in that exact spot, the run died immediately afterwards. That time I actually had the opportunity to dodge and just didn't. That exact same thing happened last time. That time I wasn't, see... I don't even know, how do I explain what happened? So there were two of those guys throwing spears, right? And the one on the left was far enough back that I was really sure that he was not gonna miss. He was gonna like hit the ground with the spear. I don't really. This is now a red tier stone rings. Kinda is actually. So I was positive that I didn't need to worry about the one on the left. And then he did actually clear the ground with the spear and hit me, and then that comboed into the other spear, which I was ready to dodge. But all that to say that I was bad, deserved to get hit there. Just in more words. It is really fucking funny that the exact same thing happened on the different run on the last Dark Souls stream, that in the exact same position where I was like, I got hit by a spear and I was like, you fool, you put me into red tier stone ring range, and then I immediately died. How many people do I know from chat IRL? I mean, depends. I feel like a lot of my friends have at some point ended up in chat, but I don't always acknowledge it. That they're like from IRL. Jeez, they're tossing today. But not a very high percentage of people who regularly chat are from IRL, I would say. I don't have an excuse for that one. There's no like clever explanation for why I didn't parry him. I just didn't.
Very well. So be it. Expunging food.
Forgot I can't two-hand it. I'm not strong enough.
But how? This
There we go. I had to beat somebody there, but that didn't just end in humiliation. But I at least got a run to Anne Orlando, and I made a few mistakes that I'm willing to learn from. Especially, I actually, more than execution, I just need to remember to upgrade the Black Knight Halberd. That was my biggest flaw. But at least today was not waste. I got a lot of runs in. I suppressed my urge to snack. But oh, am I gonna die? No, I have to. Oh, my controller was on the table when I did the input for that attack. Holy shit! Hang on, I'm actually an incredible gamer. I picked it up and did the quit out command in time. That is true, Nate. But yeah, next stream we'll finish off the Spider-Man 2 100% playthrough. And maybe other activities. I don't really know. And that might be tomorrow, it might be Thursday. I haven't decided. But I would like for it to be one of those days. But yeah, I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? Exercise? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you to Some Schmuck for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you to all the channel members, but mostly thank you everybody for watching. Have a good one. Peace.